Welcome to another edition of Our City. A few things going around the city of Elizabeth this week. On Tuesday, May 25th at 9 o'clock in the morning, Elizabeth students will be given the opportunity to manage the city as part of our annual Youth in Government Day. The part of the day's events, I'll present the prestigious Mayor's Youth of the Year Award. The award represents the pride that the city of Elizabeth has for its students of today and the citizens of the future. And on Wednesday, May 26th at 11 o'clock, I'll join the Department of Health and Human Services and the O'Donnell Dempsey Senior Center for the annual Senior Citizens Jamboree and Luncheon. The event will take place at the O'Donnell Dempsey Center on Salem Avenue in our city. On Thursday, May 27th at 5 o'clock, I'll host the annual Mayor's Book Club. It will be held in the City Council chambers, and it's for all of the students who have read books. And the business community will help donate some books, and we encourage reading during Library Month, which was in April. On Saturday, May 29th at 12 o'clock, the annual Elizabeth Waterfront Memorial Weekend Festival will take place on Front Street. The festivities will take place from Saturday to Monday, will feature numerous Latin groups, food, games, and much more. Come out and enjoy a weekend of fun-filled opportunities on Front Street on the waterfront in our city. On Sunday, May 30th at 2 o'clock, I'll attend an inaugural and ribbon-cutting ceremony at the Cuban Club located on New Point Road. The event is to celebrate the improvements and the beginning of summer. And on May 31st, City Hall will be closed in observance of Memorial Day. Please remember our veterans, those that are still fighting for our freedoms, but more importantly, those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in order that we can maintain a free and democratic society. If you need more information concerning these events or any other event, please call our Public Information Office at 820-4124. And I'm pleased to be joined in the first segment of this show by Miss Barbara Fuller, who is from the Union County Office of Cultural and Heritage Affairs. And the second part will be joined by Charles Shallcross of the Union County Historical Society. Barbara, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, first, tell us a little bit about yourself.
About myself, okay. Actually, I live in Plainfield, and I work in Elizabeth, so I traverse the county a couple times a day.
You go from the western part to the eastern part. So how do you get here? That's an interesting...
I do drive.
I know, but how do you get it?
Actually, it's probably a little longer, but it's faster, Inman Avenue to St. George's.
And you come in that way, and it's straight St. George straight in.
Yep.
Stay off at 22 in the morning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, too much. And your office is actually located where?
We're at 633 Pearl Street, just down the street from Trinitas Hospital and across the street from Elizabeth High School.
Now that building is a old building in our city, correct?
Wonderful.
Maybe you could tell us a little about the history of that building.
Sure. It started off in the very late 1600s as a private residence. It was just a few rooms. And then about 1850, 1860, it was sold to the Episcopal Church on Broad Street. And they needed the house for a residence for their rector. And interestingly enough, the man who was the rector married the daughter of the family who sold the house. So after she was married, she moved back in.
And that house... It's the same structure from the 1600s? Or
no,
just part of it?
That part is gone. The basement is there. What they did after the rector moved in was they added, or if you're standing in front of the house, there was the original house, and they added 2 rooms. Then in around 1817, they took the original structure down and built pretty much what you see today, that federal-style look. And it was a boys' school for many years, then later became a convalescent home, and eventually, it became a 3-family house, so that siding went on. There were open porches off the back. It was a three-family house.
And in the 1600s, 1700s, with the river there, it was probably a beautiful sight.
Yeah.
You know, with the river and the ability to traverse the river for the goods.
That's it. Everything depended on water travel early on.
It's located in the county administration, but you report to the county administration building. But you don't have to go there every day.
Not every day, and we do have parking, so that's kind of nice to have our own parking. But we can walk over in 8-10 minutes. It's
Any ghosts?
Not bad. People tell me there is.
You haven't seen any?
I haven't seen evidence, but I understand from a lecture I heard many years ago, it depends on your level of belief. The more you believe, the more that ghost will reveal himself or herself to you.
So you've thought about this.
More after I heard actually the woman I heard the lecture from many years ago was Elizabeth Pate, who was, when the office was established in around 1974, she was the first Cultural and Heritage Commissioner. So that I just happened to hear her lecture, and it was fascinating. I went in saying, I don't believe in ghosts. Well, there's something to it.
and Barbara, the programs and services that your office offers really run the gamut. It's pretty wide.
I say we have something for everybody.
Tell us about some of those programs.
For senior citizens, both senior artists, we provide for both professional and non-professional some wonderful shows. There's actually it's getting ready now. We're taking in the artwork now for the annual Union County Senior Citizens Show. And then our office gets a co-sponsorship grant from the New Jersey State Council on the Arts so that our office we operate the state show. So that's all the first place winners from all the state shows go to this state show in October.
And how many seniors do you think you get to
come? The county show has at least 100 pieces, and everybody puts in one piece. Beautiful, beautiful work. Some of the people knew they always had a talent, and others didn't really recognize it and look into it till after they retired. So again, we have several levels, and but beautiful. The show just gets better every year.
Now, where is the senior artwork displayed?
The Elizabethtown Gas gives us their headquarters on Morris Avenue. Beautiful building for it.
Is that where the young people's exhibit was just a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, it was there. And currently there is our Employees Art Show. The National Art Foundation in Washington. This is our 9th year. They contacted us, and they sponsor shows for employees. So we joined that many years ago. So that's the show that's there right now.
So it's a concentration of seniors and students and
yeah. The Teen Arts program is huge. That's for middle and high school students, and we have the Teen Arts Festival when Union County College closes for spring break, where they're all week setting up. It's a 2-day festival, not a competition at all. It allows the students to come in and show either their visual artwork, or they might be part of a dance group, instrumental group, vocal group.
Does anybody buy the artwork, or that's not allowed?
Anytime anybody shows any kind of interest in artwork, we call the artist and give the phone number. We're not part of it, and we don't give out phone numbers, but we contact the artists, and if they're interested in selling their show,
then they can call that person. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other arts programs besides the seniors?
Yes, we have for arts groups and individual artists on a more professional level. We have 2 galleries, what's called the Freeholders Gallery, and that's on the 6th floor of the administration building, and they change out about every 5 or 6 weeks. And then even in our own building, this lovely historic house. It's a very nice space. Not too big, but the artists like it because it gives them the opportunity to have a solo show. So it adds to their resume. So they welcome it.
And how do you get the word out about the art show? Is it strictly word of mouth? I mean,
and press releases. Okay. Actually, both the Freeholders Gallery and the Pearl Street Gallery are booked all the rest of this year. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how many people are working in your office?
There are 9 of us all together.
9 of you in there.
Yeah. Oh. We're busy, but it's a great job. You just, no 2 days are alike.
That's good.
We meet a lot of wonderful people.